Jack Oldman will take draws for Ohio State. The All-American Will Lynch for the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. And we're underway in South Bend. First possession and first faceoff won by Oldman. That's a good sign for the Buckeyes. And they'll stay with Ohio State. Man nearest to the ball when it goes out of bounds on a shot gets possession. 30 seconds on the shot clock. Inside, behind the back shot, but it's stopped by Ricciardelli. Thomas Ricciardelli, first opportunity to be introduced to the Notre Dame goalie.
And then I thought some slides were a little funky on defense.
And for the second week in a row, they're playing a team with a very good defense in Ohio State. Maryland the same. Fayak gets his first save of the day on face-on. Liam White also part of that crew from Illinois. This is a very diverse Ohio State lineup. Getting to the net, scores! Buckeyes on the board first.
Tell you, this is a signature possession by the Buckeyes. You see a pair of wing dodges. First they go from the left wing with Donnery, nothing's cooking. They swing the ball, they get ball reversal. Marinier's got a short, and he takes it right to the rack. Alex Marinier, what an incredible story this young man is. He came to Ohio State as a defender.
And they've taken the early lead here on the road. Again, let's focus on how this team in white responds. Coming off the loss, now coming from being down here just a goal, but early in this one. Maheras, he scores on the run. Will Maheras. Speaking of Illinois, he prepped in Chicago, Illinois. Next, this knocks this game up at 1 apiece.
Kevin Corrigan wearing the thick outer coat today. Temps in the mid-30s with a little bit of a breeze, but Maheras has been a revelation this year. He didn't play much last year. This is a kid who can play attack or midfield. Simple right-handed alley dodge. He gets going downhill, little sidearm, and he flicks that past Fayak. No double team is on the scene. Critical for
Want to welcome
Ohio
those
State.
of you who were watching the women's game. Chris Cotter, Quinn Kesnick with you here at Arlotta Stadium in South Bend, Indiana. Ohio State got on the board first. The Irish just finding the equalizer to tie this at 1 apiece, hitting the pipe on that shot from the Buckeyes. We're going to get a loose ball push. It's going to go against Notre Dame. Ball to Ohio State.
Alex Marinier, the goal scorer for Ohio State. They come in winners of 6 straight. This is their first road game. Notre Dame trying to bounce back after the loss to Maryland. Will Maheras with an isolation goal. One thing we've noticed about Ohio State, Cotter, they're just true to their identity. This is a slow-paced team on offense. They are gritty, and they'll grind you on D.
Quick passing the shot. Ricciardelli makes the save. Now the Irish in transition. Angrick takes the shot. Fayak goes down with the stop. Both goaltenders on a chilly day in South Bend heating up early. Getting out of trouble and getting the ball into the offensive zone.
Buckeyes lost their opener against Utah, 19-13 on February 1st.
Another pipe shot high in the air.
Individual defenders on the field. 90 in white, Sean Light. 44 in the scarlet, Bobby Van Buren.
Ohio State still plenty of time on the shot clock. Now an advantage here. Ricciardelli again coming up big, but loses track of the ball. Could be an opportunity for the Buckeyes, but Haas couldn't get it to a teammate.
Everybody's a little panicky. Settle down. Ricciardelli's off to a nice start in this game. The righty, first-year starter out of Taft, 55% coming in.
We talked about
well
it
last week. Yeah, I thought he played well last week. Cotter, the fact of the matter is Logan McNaney on the other end of the field was standing on his head.
Just outplayed him. Early offense for the Buckeyes. Like Ricciardelli got a piece of that one too.
This guy was the number 4 recruit in his class, okay? He was the top goalie in his class. So he's been patient.
Here's McKenna. Look at the size of 27. Up top, another good look from distance, but Ricciardelli's there.
Notre Dame playing a sub game, top of the box. So we're 5-on-5.
Inside, face-on scores. beautiful look from McLean, and face-on finishes.
This is an example of using the substitution game as a weapon in the offense. It becomes a 5-on-5. The circular ball movement, they cut the crease, and let me tell you, that's why they call it execution. Everybody eager to see the back-to-back national champs on their home turf after what was just a resounding trip to Atlanta, Cotter.
Yeah, it was such a fun weekend to play at Bobby Dodd Stadium. 10,000 people in attendance. Jeffrey, the freshman, Fayak, makes the save.
Sensational defender.
Buckeye defender comes around the pick. They were sitting for Angrick. They'll shoot it up top to Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh and Van Buren. That's a big-time matchup today. Well, we saw McLean on the feed. Now he decides to come upfield, take that extra step to greatness, and bury it himself.
This was a serious shot. Little one more pass from the wing down to goal line extended. McLean, who appears to be starting this game at attack, catches this a jump shot. Looks as if Notre Dame has made a change. We haven't seen Brady Picorni, number 80. Monster points last year. Devin McLean last year had 45 points from the midfield.
Right. All-American. Notre Dame roster dotted with All-Americans on the run, though. That's Ohio State getting one back. It's Gannon Matthews, the transfer from Cleveland State.
Coach Nick Myers has mined the portal. Their entire first midfield are transfers. Mayer from York College, Matthews from Cleveland State, McKenna is from Fairfield. Little shake and bake, speed dodge to his right hand. The double team or triple team is late. Should I stay or should I go now? If I go, there will be trouble. If I stay, it will be double. You got to get to your doubles.
Just goes to show you how strange that can be. You got an All-American, Will Lynch, the senior, and Jack Oldman coming in. Les heralded another pipe shot. Saw the show that time from, looked like Campese maybe in white. Decided to back off. Getting a crease violation here against Ohio State. Going to go over to Notre Dame.
Because when he puts his head up and rolls out of it, you're right in his grill.
Kavanaugh on the run, wanted to pull the trigger, didn't, tried to squeeze through the defenders and can't do it.
Look out, look out.
Good ground ball. Cullen.
Oh, fire.
Ranked number 15 in the country now.
And you think about a year ago, a handful of one-goal losses. Improved shooting percentage this year can change those one-goal losses.
Haas gets dumped. Now he's in a whole bunch of trouble. Ohio State wants a hold call.
Surprised no timeout. Surprised Ohio State didn't get a timeout call. Kick. Effective.
Mayer on the shorty. Short stick D-middies, as you would expect for Notre Dame, are so good, though. And that might be the best of them all right there, Ben Ramsey.
Ramsey.
Better watch out for the trail check. He gets rid of it. Now he tracks it down. Haas again. This time takes a pick.
Got the switch. Got the switch. It's an opportunity for him now.
Help comes, but he scores anyways.
I spoke to Nick Myers about Garrett Haas this fall. Keep in mind, this is a young man from Texas who went to South Africa for 2 years on a mission, on a Mormon mission. Came back to school last year and had to get in shape, had to get his stick work back. And so it's taken him a while. He's a sophomore now, and he's been tearing it up. That's his 13th goal of the season.
It's a handful. He gets up hands-free on the run and just missed wide.
6'6" senior from Connecticut, played at Fairfield. He was the ECAC Rookie of the Year a long time ago. 21 goals last season, can play both attack or midfield.
Now again on the run. This time, he beats Ricciardelli.
Right-handed off the restart. Against the shorty, presses right-handed, gets his shoulders. The double team is just a hair late. This team knows exactly who they are. And Coach Meyer's talking to us about the formula to get to 12 goals. Like, they really define what it's going to take to win a game like this. Shots like that were not part of the equation. Just an absolute star down low.
A reprieve for the Irish in a fresh 60 seconds. Boosting kill. Now Kavanaugh. He's got time to operate, and does, but Fayak is the better of him on that moment.
And Van Buren.
Face on. Lightning quick. Kavanaugh!
So Kavanaugh on a front swing, get some life back into our Lotta. Packed house today on a sunny Saturday. It's just movement. He starts on the right wing, curls to the middle. The defense has their eyes up. They're looking to support Faison. Ohio State started their lacrosse program, back in the 1950s. Coach Corrigan came to Notre Dame in 88, and their first season was 89, and this was a staple.
Wow, upfield comes Jalen Seymour out of nowhere with the left hand.
The good news, if you're a fan of Rudy and Notre Dame, is they got depth. So Fisher Finley's getting yelled at on the sideline. No big deal. Here comes Jordan Faison, picks up the assist. Here comes Jalen Seymour, the big senior. He's difficult to cover at 6'4", 210 pounds. His 5th goal of the season. Change of direction and the speed. He's running upfield.
They get the clear, but they may have been offside. They were.
Killer. That's a killer.
Can the Irish strike? Big time ground ball in front of his own cage.
Cullen Brown.
Marinier saved by Ricciardelli. Now he comes out to get it and loses his footing. We'll get a loose ball push. Possession back to Ohio State. What a save, though, by Ricciardelli. Behind the cage to Haas. Working on Light. Gets a pick. Both players collide, but Haas comes out of there with it. Feeds inside. Ricciardelli is able to snag that ground ball as the horn sounds to end this first half. Kavanaugh in the middle right now. So you got 50 kind of in that old school crease attacking mode. Angler shoots. Fayak goes up to make the stop.
And a little acceleration, and Notre Dame's defenders had answers for it all. That was not an easy cover. And then the coverage inside was superb, and Ricciardelli wins the race to the end line.
Harris. Fayak is going up and lobbing all these high shots, isn't he?
How about the outlet?
Also remember that Notre Dame football team. Finley now. Puts a shoulder into his defender, gets it back to his left, shoots it wide. Fisher Finley 6'6". These are giants on this lacrosse field. Fayak
eats that one up.
And that was Turner from X. Back to O'Leary. Shot clock down to 5. O'Leary's gonna have to shoot, and he scores!
This is a little bit of desperation. Shane O'Leary's caught behind the net with less than 10 to go on the shot clock. The lefty out of UMass. Another transfer portal pickup. There's a handful on this offense. What the heck? I gotta go. Time is not on my side.
McKenna shrugs off the defender. That's Ramsey, not an easy thing to do. Oh, that's left-handed heat from Donnery.
Wow, capitalizing on the double team. Notre Dame stepped out to the perimeter with the double. You'll see it. Ohio State handles the pressure, and watch him swing this ball right here. He's doubled, you back it out, throw it to the adjacent, one more. Time and room, turn and rake, baby.
Buckeyes have a whole lot of confidence. Again, Donnery. This time, Richard Daly goes down and makes the stop. You know, we haven't seen any of these 3-4 goal runs to break this game wide open. Here's Faison. Wide receiver on the football team loses it. Another CT for the Buckeyes. Here comes Langermeyer. He'll shoot. Just wide. He's sort of gotten a little rough around the edges. You know, he had a little bit of muscle weight, about 10, 15 pounds. No more old blue eyes. Oh! More heat! It's a 2-goal advantage, the largest of the afternoon for Ohio State.
This is a team that leads the Big Ten in caused turnovers. And there's our guy, Johnny Cool. Energy, juice, spent the summer in Columbus. Weight training at the other end, snappy ball movement. Guess where that shot comes from? Dead center. Time, room, bullseye.
The high shooting percentage is missing in this game from both of these teams. Ohio State 7 for 31, Notre Dame 5 for 21. The only numbers really that matter though now are 7 and 5, and Notre Dame's on the short end of it. How about that? 13, Jake Taylor finally gets on the scoring sheet. And this could be a sign of good things to come for the Irish.
Taylor's been quiet today. He's been face guarded. They haven't been coming off of him. And off this pick right there, you see Van Buren. He's effectively picked. Watch, Taylor sets the pick, knocks Van Buren down, no flag. They throw it back to him. He slips.
Haas on light.
Clock down to 10.
Matthews, is he going to let it go? No, he takes it back to X. Upfield, that's a really good look. Marinier does, though. How about that pass, Q?
2 seconds to go on the shot clock. Let the shooter shoot. Know your role. Notre Dame doing a nice job, and that skip pass is something, that is an insane pass over the top of this defense. And Taylor's been quiet.
Cool on Maheras. Finley gets to the middle of the field. Fayok directs it aside. Maheras again. This time he's on Bobby Van Buren. Finley makes one move. Fayok goes down and makes the save. Big scrum in front of the net. Going to get it in the crease call against Notre Dame.
Top hand quickness by Fayok. Straight down with that top hand. Like a tomahawk chop.
Matthews on the run. Bounces it. Richard Daly makes the save. Ball was awarded to the Irish, though. Let's see if they can take advantage on the possession. Kavanaugh on the run, didn't have an angle. Now the Irish were looking for a call. Won't get it. Behind the back pass, shot, Fayak, no problem. O'Leary to the middle, shoots, doesn't get through. Big battle for a loose ball in front. Ricciardelli trying to bring it in, trying to bring it in.
League game. Direct league game, look at it.
Now Ricciardelli picks it up and he's in trouble, trying to get it to light.
Oh.
Buckeyes pick it up. Now they're going to get the call. McKenna. Inside of Sheehan. Oh, a scoop shot on the rebound. Didn't go. Full strength. Now the help comes. Buckeyes will swing it around. Marinier was covered nicely that time by Schwitzenberg. McKenna definitely has the size advantage in that matchup. Skips it to the far side. Low shot.
Good save.
Saved by
and another
Ricciardelli.
reset. Now we're seeing 44. There's Ramsey 24.
On the run, Mayer saved by Ricciardelli. He has got a ton of saves.
The pass, though, is going to be costly.
17 saves for Ricciardelli. Loose ball in the middle of the field. Out of bounds. It's going to be Notre Dame ball. Seymour. Kavanaugh. Delayed call against the Buckeyes. Kavanaugh can just make something happen in Freelance. Here, shoots and scores!
It's a vicious jump shot up the right hash by Chris Kavanaugh, the senior. At a time where his team's not playing great offense, he realizes the flag's down. Once again, Van Buren struggles with a little pick action.
Angrick to the middle of the field, shoots, scores! On the run, we're tied.
Pass and pick game. Irish back-to-back goals where they capitalize on picks. Watch Angrick run off this pick. You see Buzenkill pass, pick. Defender's got to scrape underneath. It causes him not to have the greatest angle. He over pursues, and Angrick's able to kind of turn the corner, get to the middle of the field where the goal's big. Teach your players to clean up their own bedrooms, man. You made this mess, you get it right.
Angrick will score the last goal. He'll get a chance here. That's 2 in a row. Irish back on top.
Back-to-back goals by Will Angrick. Down 8-6 at one point. The Irish now on top.
Still 20 to shoot. Donnery up top. He's the lefty. Wants to get it back into that hand and does, but doesn't have anywhere to go with it. Marinier does, though. He shoots. Ricciardelli makes the save.
That's a reset. I like Maheras, Chicago native. We didn't call his name at all last year, did we?
No, I don't remember seeing him at all. And that was, again, a very deep midfield unit that the Irish had when they won their second national title. This is trouble here. Jump shot in the crease. Stays out of the crease, though. Buckeyes led by 2 early in this quarter. 3-0 run by the Irish has gotten the lead back to the number 2 ranked team in the country, 2-time defending national champs. White, he steps down, shoots and scores! Just too much room for the freshman from nearby Western Springs, Illinois.
He's got good speed. Right-handed by trade, and he can accelerate. You played him too high, and no help shows up. He's able to shuffle, reset his feet, crow hop to about 14, dead center.
Here's Angrick, scored the last two for the Irish. This time Langermeyer wasn't able to let him get underneath. Fayok goes up to make the save.
Penn State beating Cornell today. Johns Hopkins off to a good start. Maryland's #1 in the country.
Haas pushed wide. Now Haas will shoot.
Ooh, he had him. He had him. He had him. He had him.
Angrick coming out of the timeout inside, tried to get it to Taylor, can't get it done. Stays with the Irish though. Face on. Got to step on his defender, shoots, Fayok makes the save. Haas looking to operate, Donovan's all over him. Comes upfield, gets a bump. Skips it.
Nice recovery by the defense. Ramsey.
All eyes on Fayok now, coming out of the timeout. Notre Dame can hold for the final horn here on this possession if they so choose. Jeffrey inside, tried to get it to McLean, but it's a turnover. That's not how they drew it up in the timeout. As of now, Ramsey is on O'Leary. The ball in his cross, 20 seconds. Here comes O'Leary. Behind a Haas. Light is all over him. Tried to question mark, no chance. Now O'Leary scores!
Watch this play again to see how slick it is. O'Leary gives it to Haas and sets a pick, boom. And then he follows his teammate up around the goal as that defender stares upfield. And he beats him to the goal line extended right there. The lefty catch and finish.
Huge face-off here. Lynch has got to win it and go forward quickly. The scrum, and Ohio State comes to Arlada and upsets the two-time defending national champs.